for black girl nerds.
Marielle, your character is so pivotal to who Beth is. And we learned that it takes us a while to learn those things, but she's just really pivotal to her development and who she ultimately becomes. What do you think is the most important quality that your character Alma gave Beth that leads her into kind of becoming this chess prodigy?
You know, I think what's so beautiful about the relationship between Beth and Alma, because it is not a perfect relationship, it's not a stereotypical mother daughter relationship. It really shows that sometimes all somebody needs is for someone to truly be there for them, just to be a presence.
Mhm.
Alma doesn't do things perfectly. She's not the perfect stage mother. She sort of treats Beth more like a friend often. She enables her substance abuse in many ways and is a kind of a terrible role model when it comes to alcohol and things like that. But what she is at her core is she is present. She's there for Beth in a very steady way that builds over time. It's like real trust, a real relationship. And in many ways, we thought about these two characters as like two feral animals who had been living alone in cages, and then they sort of are let out and they sniff each other out for a long time, and slowly are able to build up a trust between them. There's something so touching and beautiful about that relationship.
I agree because in the same respect, we watch your character blossom and bloom from this kind of henpecked type of woman to an agent and a confidant and an ally and an advocate and all of these
Yes.
things that she was lacking in her in that Beth was lacking in
Yeah.
her life. And so what about could you discuss the evolution of your character's journey from when we first meet her to the end?
I mean, that was part of the fun of getting to play this character, was I could really imagine and relate to what it would be like to be a woman who was never able to follow her dreams, who was so hemmed in by this bad marriage that she's in and the era she lives in, and feeling so, she's so stuck. We meet her in a way she is so stuck. And Beth, and the relationship with Beth kind of unsticks her. There's something that gets to, in small ways, blossom within her. And she gets to actually start to experience life for herself. And in some ways, she's like a cautionary tale for Beth of like, don't become this woman who's in this unhappy marriage, who's an alcoholic, who's all of these things. But then Beth also kind of helps to give her some glimpse of what life could be like with a little more freedom and a little bit more self-confidence. So there's something, I don't know, kind of wonderful about that.
Better shake your booties for black girl nerds. Better shake your booties for black girl nerds.